Hey, my loves, it's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade College Hill Celebrity Edition, Season 2, Episode 4 review. So the episode kicks off where we left off last week with Dr. Petty making an unexpected visit to the house to do a wellness check on the cast members that did not attend school that day, which were Jocelyn, Ray J, and Tiffany. So they still got stuff all over the house from the party the night before because they threw Amber a party for her birthday. And Dr. Petty sits down with Tiffany and Tiffany talking about she was overwhelmed with school and it was just a lot for her and just making excuses. But at first when she saw Dr. Petty, she made a U-turn so fast so she could try to avoid that lady. And Dr. Petty tells her and Ray J that they can't miss no more days of school, especially Ray J, because he's already missed several. And she says to Ray J, if he misses any more days, that he'll be kicked out, period. So he says that he's ashamed of himself and he vows to finally get focused. And I'm like, I'm so sick of you, Ray J, coming on here and playing with these people in our time. Like, ain't nobody got time to be playing with you, sir. You supposed to came back on the good foot already because you failed last season and you're doing the same stuff all over again. When it's Jocelyn's turn to get talked to, she's still in her room, knocked out, asleep. And was it just me, but Jocelyn sleep like a nigga. Like she's laying on her back, her legs wide open. Everything about Jocelyn is just masculine energy. Like I wouldn't be surprised if she had a Peter Weeder between her legs. But anywho, Dr. Petty is knocking on her door. She's not waking up. So Dr. Petty tells the other people to let Jocelyn know she looking for her. Okay? She looking for her. So when she leaves, Amber calls Jocelyn's cell phone. And Jocelyn answers and she was like, Dr. Petty was looking for you. So she was like, oh, okay. So Jocelyn was like, okay, I'll handle it later because I'm still sleepy and I'm still tired. And I'm like, y'all people are a mess, a wreck. Like, can y'all take anything seriously? So Kway has been having anxiety about being himself around, a bunch of new people, like, because he's so used to living behind the persona of his character TT that he has come up with that he don't really know how to be himself around, new people. And that's understandable, especially with people you don't know. The industry is so fake. So you don't know who your friend for real, who not, who just using you or just pretending to like you for the moment. Like you just never know with folks. So I understand where he was coming from with that. So Ray J ends up learning the hymn that he has to sing in class. Like he was outside practicing and everything. And then he goes to the museum by himself to, get that assignment done. And I was proud of Ray J for taking the initiative finally and taking it seriously. So after that, he realizes that he needs to get his stuff together and he apologizes to the theater professor. And in that scene, when he sat down with the theater professor, y'all, all I could focus on was this man and this turtleneck that he had on. Now, y'all know when I watch these shows, I'm taking notes. So at first, when I looked up at the screen, I thought he had a neck brace on. I thought the man had got into an accident. And then I looked up again, I said, oh, that's a turtleneck. This man turtleneck, I ain't never seen a turtleneck so bulky and big and it's swallowing his face. I'm like, is he a worm or a man? What is happening here? Why is it so big? Like it literally looked like he just stopped, dropped and rolled out of somebody's vehicle on the highway and had to get a neck brace. Like, sir, I need for you to burn this turtleneck sweater at the stake because it's a no. It's a no, ma'am, Pam for me. He looked like a butterfly being hatched. When a worm turns into a butterfly, whatever it is. Child, no. In one of their classes, they are assigned to bring in a mask that they wear on a daily. Ray J ends up singing the school hymn perfectly, so he gets his grade for that. Parker, Kway, and Tiffany rehearse for the Magic City Classic that's coming up. And it's so funny that on this show, the Magic City Classic is coming up. And then on this Sunday's episode of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Magic City Classic is coming up because Kenya will be performing. So they had Kenya there. They had the College Hill crew there. So that was dope for that school to experience so much star power. And then they had the cast of the Real Housewives there. So that was pretty dope. So it's the mask assignment day, and Tiffany brings in her I Love New York pendant. You know, she hides behind that, and she really wants people to get to know Tiffany Pollard and not New York. Parker's mask is her smile. She uses it to hide from, you know, crying and showing what she's gone through. Iman hid behind his high school jersey because that jersey afforded him to be able to walk around his neighborhood freely without getting jumped or, you know, having to join a gang or anything like that. Jocelyn hides behind her designer clothes because, you know, she grew up very poor. Orion hides behind his hair. Kway hides behind his TT wig. Amber says that she hid behind over-sexualizing herself. And Ray hides behind being a lit television villain. So Jocelyn visits Dr. Petty and says that she was overwhelmed with class and everything, and she didn't anticipate them having to do so much work. And Dr. Petty looking at her like, girl, did you not know what show you were signing up for? Get it together. I'll forget it forever. So Omarion ends up visiting his brother, and they end up doing like a sound bath with the rest of the house. But Amber and Ray J was like, child, this is taking too long. I want that chicken that's in the kitchen that we about to eat for dinner. Ain't nobody got time to be in there taking a nap. So it's midterm day and Ray J can't find his phone. So half of the people leave to go to school because ain't nobody trying to be late. Amber, Parker, and Jocelyn stay behind, and Ray J finally finds his phone. But the the students that are already at school are about to get an incomplete in theater class because their partners haven't showed up. So that's where we leave off on a cliffhanger. This episode was cool. It felt like more of like a filler episode for me. Next week's episode seems like it's going to be really, really good. So I'm looking forward to it. This week's episode, however, I'm going to give it a C+. The best thing about this episode was that man turtleneck. Child. I know that man neck was hot because that is not no breathable fabric, honey. That sweater would keep you warm in an Eskimo, child. Oh my God. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.